Thank you so much for tuning back into Valley News Live, taking a look out east just to that Moorhead area. Still seeing a lot of traffic at this time of hour. Still, though, having some road issues. Most of us in North Dakota are having some clear and normal conditions, but in the north, we're seeing some scattered patchy and snow ice on the roadway just to the north of Green Forks. And even as we get around that Trail County area just to the south here into Fargo, once again, that icy and that patchy snow on that roadways. But take a look at this as we get out east just to the south of Bemidji. We have some completely covered roadways because of that snow and that ice and even some freezing rain we saw earlier. Most of us are having some partly cloudy or partly covered roads for most of us. Still travel is possible though, but we are recommending if you don't have to go out, just stay home. Still, once again, partly and completely covered roads down near Fergus Falls, still with some snow entering and departing that Frazee, Minnesota area with almost completely covered roadways up there because of that ice. And this is all associated with a system just now entering Duluth, causing some winter weather advisories for that area as well. But taking a look close at our neck of the woods, some snow still near that Detroit Lakes area and just to the north of Barnesville, still causing some low visibility in those areas and some breezier winds, still having that chance for some blowing snow for most of us once again. And that's going to continue over the next couple hours with our temperatures still staying below freezing, allowing for our roadways to stay slick and on the slicker side. But even as we head throughout the next couple hours for your first alert forecast, we're going to continue to see not only our temperatures decrease, but our breezier winds as well as that snow finally continues to exit just before midnight tonight. But once again, tonight is going to be on the cooler side for most of us and even a chance for some clear skies in areas just to the west of the Devil's Lake Basin. And by tomorrow, we are going to start to see a decrease in our cloud coverage just by your lunchtime. Most of us are going to have those clear skies, once again allowing for our temperatures to be on the cooler side just by your middle of the afternoon. Most of us clear skies. Temperatures though are still staying in those mid to upper teens and even those mid to low 20s, and that's going to be the warmest we're going to be all throughout your day tomorrow and even throughout the rest of your evening hours, with another chance for some clouds to build back in tomorrow night before you ring in the new year. But like I said, tomorrow afternoon, temperatures are going to stay in those mid to upper teens and even in those mid to low 20s. But once again, tomorrow is going to be our New Year's Eve. Just as you are getting ready to ring in the new year, you're still going to want to pack a jacket as it's still going to be relatively chilly by around midnight tomorrow night for the new year. But by New Year's Day, we are going to warm up just slightly into those 30s, still slightly below freezing, and that's going to continue to have that colder and cooler air throughout the rest of your throughout the rest of the valley, throughout the rest of your week. Still some breezier conditions for most of us and kind of a dreary week with cloudy skies once again possible for almost every single day. But Monday looks to be a nicer day to start off the new year and the new month. But once again, it's kind of going to start to go downhill after the Monday, still with some breezier winds possible, but it's kind of slick outside.
But we're starting on a good note.
Yes.
Starting the new year on a good note. We don't have a ton of snow right now.
Yes.
Hopefully it stays that way.
We'll see.
Fingers crossed. Thanks, Shelby.